We good? We live? All right. All right, what's up, chat? So this is pretty much day one of me editing. So yesterday I pretty much spent the whole day just downloading After Effects, getting the latest version, sorting out all my plugins, and also cleaning my PC, just pretty much getting everything ready so that I have a clean slate to start editing. When I do edit, I normally edit from the desktop. So that's why my desktop's pretty empty at the moment, because when I make some sort of video or edit, everything just goes on the desktop, and then as soon as that project's finished, I pretty much clean the desktop and start fresh. But yeah, I was pretty much talking to a bunch of mates and I was asking like, what are people editing at the moment? Because like no one's editing Fortnite. Fortnite edits are kind of dead and a lot of people moved to Valorant. And there's some cool like Valorant edits and stuff, but nothing's like popping off. And I was like, what's popping off in the editing scene? And apparently lyric videos at the moment. Well, not lyric videos, but like editing to lyrics and stuff like that. Like some people are actually making some really good stuff and I'm really impressed. So I haven't touched After Effects for honestly like 2 years. Like I've logged in every now and then, but I haven't actually sat down and grinded anything out. So today is actually day one of editing. And as you can see, I've made a little bit of progress on my first edit. And it pretty much starts off with like a bunch of Travis Scott album covers coming out in like 3D. And then the lyrics come out from the side here. And then it goes into like this picture of Travis Scott. So yeah, I've only edited like 4 seconds, and 4 seconds took me about 4 hours, which is pretty standard in editing. Like when I was editing montages, like a 2-minute montage would take like easily a month. And it's normally like on average, it was about 1 hour per 1 second, which is crazy. It's obviously not the final product. I mean, that goes without saying, but you will see what it turns into over the course of this video and hopefully have a finished product. So that's pretty much all I've done. So yeah, it's not much for day one. And I'm not big on the font, man, but I went through every font on my computer, which is a lot, and I couldn't find a font that I like. So maybe I have to mess with the colors and maybe make it look a little cooler. But yeah, so far that's it. All right, so just finished day two. Today was a really good day. I went to the gym and pretty much jumped in After Effects. And I've been editing all day. It's now 9 o'clock. I'm still probably gonna edit for another couple of hours, but I don't wanna film these videos too tired. So yeah, I'm gonna show you what I got done for today. The weird thing is you guys have already seen it. So like I'm showing you my progress, but like you've already seen it by the time this goes up. But anyway, this is day two progress. So at the start here, I actually got good ops from a mate to add something at the start because it was just dead and empty. So I added the words Travis Scott top and bottom. I'm not sure if I'll change that just yet. And I also like outlined the album covers with this like white sort of trim around it so they stand out a bit more, and added a glow. And this part I think is the same. And then it comes into here. So I've animated this text and then it goes above him, and then I've pretty much spent the whole day making this frame right here. So every single asset here is all placed by me. As you can see, that's that big chunk of work there. So pretty much everything, no matter what I click on, is an individual asset. And then after that, it sort of zooms in here and it's pretty much gonna like open a hole out from him. And I think it's gonna go straight through. For my first edit in 2 years, I think it's come out pretty good. But apart from that, there's nothing else to show. So this is probably gonna be the last longer recording, and then, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, day two finished. All right, what is up? It is day 4. So I actually missed a day because I've just been like locked in and I didn't get a chance to film anything yesterday. And yeah, I'm dead. I'm so dead. I've been like grinding this out. So I'll show you what I did on day 3. And I'll show you what I did on today. This is the reality of making this shit, man. It's just long hours. And I was so happy in like the first couple of videos because like I'm all excited and all this shit. And it's like, this is why I want to record before it gets too late, because it's now midnight. So, and I've been editing for like probably like 8 hours today. But yeah, day 4. So I'll show you what I did on day 3. Let me flip this around. So this is how the timeline's looking. And then this is where we got to. So after that, I pretty much cut a hole in Travis Scott using like a Luma mat and like an ink sort of thing. So, and yeah, we go through Travis Scott and then I just do some text sort of coming in. This took me like a whole day. I'll put up a time lapse of me actually making this. Yeah, it's like hours and hours and hours of just like moving text in 3D space to, you know, try and make it look good. And yeah, it's just a lot of trial and error. That is just the reality of editing. It's like, not only do you have to come up with the idea, but then once you have the idea, you have to actually start making it. And then sometimes the idea doesn't work or it doesn't work how you want to. So you start doing different things. And yeah, there's a lot of back and forth with editing. And then that's pretty much where I ended day 3. And then today I was a nightmare trying to get the pull out of the monitor. And then I put text on my monitor and then pushed back in and like exploded the screen. So the way I did that was, I'll show you. I just have this 2D recording that I made and it's just that's all it is. It's just text that comes up on the screen. And basically I had it on my screen like this and I full screened it. And as you can see, it just looks like it's going over the top of After Effects. And then I did the pull out thing where the camera's like this and it comes out. And yeah, you can also see all the assets that I've like downloaded, just photos and things that I've used. Like a lot of it I won't use, but that's the thing with editing, is that you just got to try a bunch of stuff to see what works. Yeah, none of this is really going to plan. I do know what I'm going to do for the last 2 scenes, but this next part, I actually haven't got a clue. I don't know, that's tomorrow's problem. That's day 5's problem, but yeah, anyway, day 4, I'm dead, bro. I'm going. I'll see you tomorrow. So yeah, day 6, and I skipped another 2 days. To be honest, this is probably gonna be the worst video like this that I make, only because it's my first time. So this just feels like a mess. Hopefully it isn't. Hopefully this makes a little bit of sense. Yeah, anyway, day 5 and 6, we got into a new composition. So this massive white bar at the top is a new composition, which is this up here. So we're gonna click on that. And this is pretty much what I've been working in for the past couple of days. And this is where, you know, this screen cracks out and it goes into the text. And then day 5, I started doing more text for the reverse. So we come out here and then it goes into Spotify. So it comes out on like this sort of 3D sort of Spotify looking thing, which I thought was kind of cool. And then day 6, we transition into Spotify lyrics, which a lot of the editors do. So I thought I'd try it myself. And yeah, and then at the end, it sort of just does this little like punch zoom. So this is obviously not what the final thing looks like, because in the main comp is when I have the color correction. So you can see the big difference on what it will actually look like. But yeah, I don't know if there's much else to talk about. Just a lot of 3D layers and, you know, all that sort of stuff, I guess. This is still all brand new to me, but yeah, one more scene, which I'm gonna like transition into Twitter. Hopefully I can get that completed tonight, and then the edit's pretty much done. And hopefully we have one more catch up with the final product, even though you're already gonna see it on socials by the time this comes out. Still kind of confuses me a little bit that you guys have already seen it, but yeah, anyway. Yeah, that's it. I'll see you on day 7. All right, so day 7 is complete, and the final edit is, it's like 95% complete. So look, I'll make a day 8 just because there'll be like some finishing touches. This last scene that I made tonight, it's the best one by far. But this is the thing with editing, is that especially with a project like this, from when I started to when I actually finished the edit, I was so much better of an editor at the end. And yes, I could go back and like redo all the parts with all the skills that I've learned through this edit, but it's just like not worth it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of part of the experience, especially with like a 30-second edit, to like start off in a certain way and then finish in like a completely different sort of style. By the end of the edit, I actually know how to use a 3D camera now properly, and I'm not gonna go back and redo all the start. Like, it's just, I just want to move on. Do you know what I mean? And it's good enough to post. I really like it. This final scene, it's just rendering right now. So yeah, I basically made this Twitter tweet thing, and I just last minute, I just decided to add drop shadow on this text, and it looks fucking insane. What is going on, bro? After Effects is glitched. Like, I tell you what, bro, this project, especially this final scene, I don't know what I've done in this final scene. Yeah, so I did this Twitter scene and it kind of comes through here. It's just not gonna load, bro. It's so slow. Look how long it takes to load one frame. This is one frame, look at this. Hurry up. Hurry up. Oh my God, bro, that's one frame. This is how long, this is ridiculous. This project's never been this slow. Anyway, I think I'll do like one more just quick last day 8, which is just the final like compositing and just getting it all done. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little behind the scenes look, you know, day by day into this edit. I actually got it done a lot quicker than I thought, and I really surprised myself with the stuff I pulled off. I've never done anything even close to stuff like this before. So, you know, this is the first time doing anything like this. I'm only gonna get better. This is the worst one I'll ever make. How cool is that? So yeah, day 7. All right, what's up chat? Day 8. So today's the day I'm gonna post it. And I'm already just excited just to post this edit and move on because I've already got so many ideas that I wanna start doing in more edits. So I'm just gonna show you what I did on day 8. So really all I did was just sound effects in Premiere. So you can see not a whole lot of sound effects, just a few. So actually being able to watch the final edit and put sound effects in, it's sick, man. So I guess that's it. That's gonna conclude this video. I was gonna put the edit at the end of this video, but it'd only be like this big, you know what I mean? So I'd rather you just go check it out on my Twitter or Instagram. And yeah, we're moving on to the next edit. If you wanna see this again with my next edit and the next one and the next one, it's kind of the whole reason I made this channel was to like show you guys the process, and I'll get better at sort of explaining my mindset and like how I do things. This is just the first one, so you know, I'll get better at it. Yeah, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next one.